The Waveform Editor page allows you to create and customize haptic waveforms. To make a new waveform, simply right-click on the menu and select Add Waveform. There are 3 options available: Hardware Synthesizer Waveform, Software Synthesizer Waveform, and importing a custom WAV file. For our demonstration, we'll be using the hardware synthesizer. A waveform is made up of 1 or more slices. By clicking on a slice, you'll see a variety of options. You can select the mode: bipolar, positive, or negative. You can adjust the amplitude, frequency, and number of cycles. You can also add only a half cycle, shift the waveform by 180 degrees, and add a shape up or shape down waveform. Adding another slice combines 2 slices into the same waveform. As demonstrated here, the relative offset option allows the second slice to start at the end of the first one. For example, if you do a half cycle shift of 180 degrees, you'll see that the start of the slice is 95 volts. However, if you toggle the relative offset option, the slice begins at 0, the end of the first wave slice, and goes down into the negative. If you toggle it off, it reverts back to the slice we created earlier. For now, let's delete this one. There are several ways to play the waveform. You can use the synthesizer, the mode in which this waveform was created, RAM playback, which is in the hardware's RAM, or FIFO. It is essential to ensure that the actuator settings are within the range of the waveform. In this case, our actuator's maximum voltage is 60 volts, so we'll ensure our slice is a maximum of 60 volts. Using the play button, you can play in any of the modes. These waveforms can also be exported using the export button. Here you can export them as RAM content, which can be used with the SDK provided on the Boreas website, or as a WAV file that you can play or import later. The loop control allows you to play the waveform in continuous mode. If you play the waveform in a loop, you'll need to stop it using the stop button. Remember to save your project each time you modify the waveforms, especially if you want to retain your work.